Before we start with the first step, which is patient registration, I'd like to show you the basic flow schema or how different entities are connected to or related to each other. This will help you imagine how the data is stored in the system. Okay, so when you register the patient first, so when the patient walks in, you create a patient entry that creates a patient in the system. So you create a patient with a unique patient ID. Okay, then once you fill the information for the patient and save the details, the next is bill. So you create a bill for that patient, which will have basically all the test details. So bill will have tests which the patient needs to perform. So for example, if the patient has CBC test, lipid profile, liver profile, those all will be added into the bill for that patient. Okay, so you'll have a patient which is generated which has a unique patient ID. You'll have a bill for that patient which has its own bill ID. Okay, and in that bill there will be tests which the patient needs to perform. Okay, now that test which the patient needs to perform, you'll need to collect the sample for it. So each test will be assigned a sample type. Okay, so for example, CBC, which is a blood test, will have a blood sample type or ADTA sample type. A lipid profile or a liver profile will have a serum sample type. A urine test will have a urine sample type, and so on. So basically, each test will have a sample type associated to it. And then each test also has parameters associated to it. Basically, if you take a blood test, it will have hemoglobin, red blood cell count, white blood cell count, cell morphology. All of those are individual parameters which you fill. Okay, so the value is filled against those parameters for those tests. So patient has bill has test has parameters, and test also has sample type associated. Okay, then there is certain other entities, the referral and organization. So the referral is the doctor, prescribing doctor who prescribes the test. Okay, an organization is the sample source or where the sample is coming from. So it can be a hospital, it can be an insurance company, it can be even another lab or even a corporate. So all of those are examples of organizations. Both those information, the referral and the organization, is stored in the bill. Okay, and bill also has payment associated to it. So each time payment is made towards that bill, it gets stored in the payment and it's associated to that bill. Okay, so one bill can have one payment or multiple payments. So it can be done in part, where one example of that would be that patient has made part of the payment while billing and part while collecting the report. Okay, or it is like part of the payment is paid by the patient and part is paid by the organization. So it's like a co-payment of that bill. So that is those all information are related to the bill. Also, there is another entity which is called as department. So department is nothing but basically a way to classify tests into departments. So based on your workflow of the lab, you can classify tests into various departments so that it becomes easier to manage the workflow. So a person working in hematology department can see only hematology test in the waiting list. So departments are there to ease out your operations workflow. Okay, so this is basically the entire diagram represents how the data is stored in the system and how these are related to each other.